Cypherpunks, History, Present and Future. Overview. The cypherpunk movement advocates for the widespread use of strong cryptography and privacy-enhancing technologies as a means to effect social and political change. Emerging in the late 1980s, the movement gained significant momentum with the establishment of the Cypherpunks mailing list in 1992, which served as a platform for activists, technologists, and cryptographers to discuss issues surrounding privacy, surveillance, and digital rights. Historical development. 1980s, the foundations. The roots of the cypherpunk movement can be traced back to the pioneering work in cryptography during the 1980s. Key milestones include Whitfield, Diffie, and Martin Hellman's public key cryptography. Their groundbreaking paper introduced the concept of public key cryptography, paving the way for secure digital communication. David Chaum, he introduced the ideas of anonymous digital cache and reputation systems, laying the philosophical groundwork for cypherpunk ideals. 1992, the birth of the Cypherpunks mailing list. The establishment of the Cypherpunks mailing list marked a pivotal moment in the movement's history. Founded by Eric Hughes, Timothy C. May, and John Gilmore, the list became a vibrant forum for discussions on cryptography, privacy, and the implications of surveillance. The membership quickly grew, facilitating a diverse exchange of ideas and technical knowledge. 1993, a Cypherpunks Manifesto. Eric Hughes published a Cypherpunks Manifesto asserting that privacy is essential for an open society in the digital age. He emphasized the need for individuals to take responsibility for their own privacy rather than relying on governments or corporations. 1994 to 1999, expansion and activism. The Cypherpunks mailing list evolved into a hub for activism and technical collaboration. Discussions ranged from the mathematical underpinnings of cryptography to political critiques of surveillance practices. The community produced various software projects, including Pretty Good Privacy (PGP) for secure email communication. 2000s, the rise of cryptocurrencies. The advent of Bitcoin in 2009 marked the practical application of cypherpunk principles, heralding a new era of decentralized finance. The success of cryptocurrencies demonstrated the potential for cryptographic technologies to disrupt traditional financial systems. Current status and challenges. Today, the influence of the cypherpunk movement is evident in the proliferation of privacy-focused technologies and cryptocurrencies. However, significant challenges remain. 1. Private peer-to-peer markets. Developing fully private and secure marketplaces is still an ongoing endeavor. 2. Reputation mechanisms. Improving mechanisms for reputation in anonymous environments is crucial for fostering trust. 3. Anonymity versus privacy. The movement faces the challenge of prioritizing true anonymity over mere privacy. Future prospects. As digital surveillance continues to escalate, the demand for privacy-preserving technologies will likely grow. The future may see increased adoption of privacy technologies, with rising awareness of surveillance issues. More individuals and organizations may adopt tools rooted in cypherpunk philosophy. Legislative changes. As the public becomes more aware of privacy rights, there may be a push for laws that protect individual privacy in the digital realm. Interconnected technologies. Future developments may focus on building interoperability between various privacy technologies, creating a more seamless user experience. Comparative analysis of sources. 1. HackYourself.io. This source emphasizes the technical achievements of the cypherpunk movement and highlights the impact of Bitcoin, focusing on the remaining challenges faced by the community. 2. Wikipedia. The Wikipedia entry provides a comprehensive historical overview detailing key figures, events, and the movement's major principles. It underscores the philosophical underpinnings of the cypherpunk ideology and its influence on modern society. 3. Julian Assange's book, In Cypherpunks, Freedom and the Future of the Internet. Assange discusses the dangers of state surveillance and advocates for cryptography as a vital tool for protecting individual freedoms. The book serves as a warning about the implications of digital privacy erosion. Key points: privacy as a foundation of freedom. Cypherpunks assert that privacy is essential for personal liberty and advocate for the use of encryption to protect personal information. Technology and politics. The relationship between technological advancement and political landscapes is crucial, with cypherpunks promoting the use of technology to resist governmental overreach and corporate control. Ongoing challenges. Despite progress, the cypherpunk movement continues to face evolving technological and regulatory challenges. Conclusion: the history of cypherpunks is a testament to the ongoing struggle for personal freedom and privacy in an increasingly digital world. As technology evolves, the principles and innovations of the cypherpunk movement will continue to influence discussions around privacy, surveillance, and individual rights globally. The future will likely see an increased focus on privacy-preserving technologies as societal awareness of these issues grows, ensuring that the cypherpunk philosophy remains relevant and impactful. Cypherpunks: History, Present, and Future. Overview. The cypherpunk movement advocates for the widespread use of strong encryption and privacy-enhancing technologies, aiming to leverage technology for social and political change. This movement began in the late 1980s, particularly highlighted by the establishment of the Cypherpunks mailing list in 1992, which became a central forum for activists, technologists, and cryptographers to discuss issues related to privacy, surveillance, and digital rights. Historical development. 1980s. Public interest in cryptography surged following significant publications like Whitfield, Diffie, and Martin Hellman's work on public key cryptography. David Chaum introduced concepts such as anonymous digital currency and pseudonymous reputation systems, laying the groundwork for cypherpunk philosophy. 1992, the Cypherpunks mailing list was founded, providing a platform for deep discussions on privacy, surveillance, and cryptographic techniques. Here, members emphasized the political and philosophical dimensions of encryption and privacy. 1993, Eric Hughes published a Cypherpunks Manifesto asserting that privacy is necessary for an open society in the electronic age. 1994 to 1999, the mailing list witnessed rapid growth, engaging in discussions ranging from technical nuances to political ideologies, creating a vibrant community around privacy technology. Early 2000s, the emergence of Bitcoin marked a pivotal moment for the cypherpunk ethos, representing a practical application of their ideas about decentralized currency and privacy. Current status and challenges. The cypherpunk movement has made significant strides in promoting privacy technologies, as evidenced by the rise of Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies. However, it still faces numerous challenges, including 1. Private peer-to-peer markets. There is a demand for truly private marketplaces that prioritize anonymity. 2. Reputation mechanisms. Enhancing systems to foster trust while maintaining user anonymity remains complex. 3. Anonymity versus privacy. A growing discourse prioritizes anonymity over privacy, which has implications for how technologies are developed and used. For interoperability, current discussions emphasize the need for connectivity between various cypherpunk technologies, akin to the Unix pipe concept. Future prospects. As digital surveillance becomes more pervasive, the demand for privacy-centric technologies will likely increase. The future of the cypherpunk movement may see continued innovation in encryption technologies, a greater public consciousness regarding privacy rights, development of policies that prioritize individual privacy and security. Comparative analysis of sources. 1. Source 1 HackYourself.io emphasizes the technological advancements and practical implementations of cypherpunk ideals, particularly how these have manifested in Bitcoin and future challenges. 2. Source 2 Wikipedia provides a comprehensive historical context and outlines the movement's main principles, focusing on its libertarian roots. 3. Source 3 Assange's book discusses the dangers of digital surveillance and advocates for cryptographic tools as a defense against state oppression, emphasizing a more alarmist perspective on the political implications of the cypherpunk movement. Key points: privacy and freedom. The cypherpunk movement posits that privacy is foundational to personal freedom and advocates for encryption to protect individual data. Technology and politics. The interplay between technological advancements and political landscapes is critical as cypherpunks promote using technology to counteract governmental and corporate surveillance. Ongoing challenges. Despite notable achievements, the movement must navigate evolving technological and legal landscapes to maintain its ideals. Conclusion: the history of cypherpunks is not merely a tale of technological evolution but also a continuous struggle for individual liberties and privacy rights. As technology progresses, the cypherpunk ethos will persist, influencing discussions about privacy and digital rights on a global scale. Counterintuitive information. 1. Public perception of privacy. While the cypherpunk movement argues for the necessity of privacy in a free society, many individuals today often willingly trade their privacy for convenience, raising questions about the movement's impact on broader societal norms. 2. Decentralization versus regulation. Cypherpunks champion decentralization as a means of escaping state control. However, as cryptocurrencies gain traction, they are also attracting regulatory scrutiny, which could undermine the very freedoms the movement seeks to protect. 3. Anonymity's dual nature. The emphasis on anonymity can paradoxically lead to a lack of accountability in digital spaces, presenting a challenge to the very ideals of trust in community that the cypherpunk movement seeks to foster. 4. Encryption as a double-edged sword. While encryption is a tool for privacy and freedom, it can also be employed by malicious actors to conceal illegal activities, complicating the narrative around its universal benefits. These points highlight the complexities and nuances within the cypherpunk movement, revealing that the pursuit of privacy and freedom is fraught with contradictions and challenges. The report on cypherpunks, covering their history, present, and future, contains several points of significant content that many readers may overlook. The significance of these points lies in their implications for individual privacy, societal structure, and the ongoing evolution of digital rights. Historical context and early discussions. One often overlooked aspect is the foundational discussions that took place in the cypherpunks mailing list during the early 1990s. While many people are aware of the emergence of encryption technologies like PGP, pretty good privacy, and Bitcoin, the discussions surrounding the philosophical and political implications of these technologies are equally critical. The early cypherpunks were not only focused on technical solutions but also engaged in deep debates about privacy, state monitoring, and individual autonomy. This historical context is significant because it highlights the ideological roots of the movement, which are often eclipsed by the more visible technological innovations. This philosophical groundwork established the movement's core belief that privacy is essential for a free society, a notion that continues to resonate today as governments increasingly seek to surveil citizens. Understanding this historical perspective may inspire contemporary advocates for digital rights to embrace both technological and political strategies for ensuring privacy and freedom. The evolution of cryptographic technologies. Another critical point that may be overlooked is the continuous evolution of cryptographic technologies and their societal implications. The report mentions various technological advances such as the development of anonymous remailers, secure messaging protocols, and decentralized financial systems like Bitcoin. However, the significance of these technologies extends beyond their technical specifications. They represent a shift in power dynamics between individuals and institutions. For instance, the rise of cryptocurrencies can be seen as a challenge to traditional financial systems and government control over money. This shift is not merely technological but fundamentally alters the nature of economic transactions and the concept of trust in society. Understanding these implications is crucial for grasping how cypherpunk ideals are materializing in contemporary financial practices and what that means for future interactions between citizens and their governments. The role of civil disobedience. The report also touches on the theme of civil disobedience as practiced by the cypherpunks, particularly regarding cryptographic export laws and government regulations. Many readers may not appreciate the proactive stance of early cypherpunks who engaged in civil disobedience to challenge unjust laws. For instance, the act of publishing cryptographic software in book form to bypass export restrictions was a bold statement against governmental overreach. This historical act of defiance has far-reaching implications for current and future activism. It emphasizes the necessity of challenging oppressive laws and highlights the potential effectiveness of civil disobedience in the digital age. The significance of this point lies in its encouragement of contemporary activists to adopt similar strategies in their fight for digital freedoms, illustrating that legal restrictions can sometimes be contested through creative means. The importance of anonymity. The emphasis on anonymity within the cypherpunk movement is another critical aspect that may not receive the attention it deserves. The report outlines discussions around anonymity, pseudonymity, and the importance of protecting individual identities online. This is particularly relevant in today's context, where issues regarding data privacy and surveillance are rampant. The significance of anonymity extends beyond individual privacy. It is a cornerstone of free expression. The cypherpunks recognized early on that the ability to communicate anonymously is vital for dissent and whistleblowing. In a world where governments and corporations can easily track and analyze individual behavior, the fight for anonymity becomes increasingly urgent. This understanding can galvanize contemporary movements advocating for privacy as it connects the dots between individual rights and broader societal implications. The future and remaining challenges. Finally, the report discusses the future of the cypherpunk movement and the continuing challenges it faces. While the rise of privacy-focused technologies presents opportunities for enhancing individual freedoms, the landscape is fraught with challenges such as government surveillance, corporate data collection practices, and the potential for new regulatory frameworks that may hinder technological progress. One significant point often overlooked is the call for better coordination among various privacy technologies and the need to prioritize anonymity over mere privacy. This challenge underscores a crucial reality: the effectiveness of privacy technologies depends on their integration and the collective action of advocates across different platforms and initiatives. Recognizing this interconnectedness can lead to more robust strategies for protecting digital rights and ensuring a future where privacy is prioritized. Conclusion. In conclusion, the cypherpunk movement encapsulates a vital struggle for privacy, freedom, and individual autonomy in the digital age. The historical context, evolution of technologies, civil disobedience, importance of anonymity, and future challenges are significant elements that merit deeper exploration. Understanding these aspects is crucial not only for appreciating the legacy of the cypherpunks but also for informing and inspiring contemporary efforts to safeguard digital rights in an increasingly surveilled world. For most valuable points for in-depth analysis and discussion on cypherpunks, history, present, and future. 1. The evolution of privacy and freedom through cryptography. The cypherpunk movement has fundamentally shaped the discourse surrounding privacy, freedom, and digital rights. This evolution is rooted in the belief that privacy is an essential component of personal freedom, particularly in the digital age. Early influential works such as Eric Hughes' A Cypherpunk's Manifesto 1993 underscore the argument that individuals must take responsibility for their privacy as governments and corporations are unlikely to do so. The movement advocates for the development and implementation of robust cryptographic tools, which have empowered individuals to communicate securely and privately. This point prompts exploration into how the technological advances made by cypherpunks such as encryption protocols and cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin have transformed societal norms regarding privacy and autonomy. 2. Cybersecurity versus state surveillance, political implications. The cypherpunks philosophy is deeply intertwined with the political landscape, particularly concerning government surveillance and control. The historical context of the movement highlights significant tensions between state authority and individual liberties. For instance, the pushback against government initiatives like the Clipper chip, a scheme for escrowed encryption, serves as a pivotal moment in the struggle for encryption rights. This point invites discussion on how the cypherpunks have directly influenced cybersecurity policies and public perceptions of surveillance. Furthermore, the ongoing debate about digital privacy, government overreach, and the implications of mass surveillance frameworks calls for an examination of contemporary challenges that echo the historical struggles of the cypherpunk movement. 3. The role of decentralization in economic systems. The rise of cryptocurrencies, particularly Bitcoin, represents a practical realization of cypherpunk ideals. As decentralized currencies challenge traditional financial systems and provide individuals with alternatives to state-controlled money, discussions can delve into the broader implications of such economic models. The potential of decentralized finance DeFi to foster economic freedom and reduce reliance on centralized institutions is a key area of interest. Analyzing how these digital currencies align with the cypherpunk vision of creating censorship-resistant financial systems raises questions about the sustainability, scalability, and regulatory challenges of such technologies. Additionally, the impact of decentralized technologies on global economic structures warrants in-depth exploration. For future prospects, balancing privacy and security in an increasingly monitored world. As digital surveillance becomes more pervasive, the future of the cypherpunk movement is increasingly relevant. The call for privacy-enhancing technologies and the ongoing development of decentralized networks highlight the urgent need for a balance between individual privacy rights and collective security. Current discussions within the movement reflect on how emerging technologies such as artificial intelligence and the Internet of Things could further complicate issues of privacy and surveillance. This point encourages a forward-looking analysis of how cypherpunk ideals can adapt to these evolving technological landscapes, as well as the role of activism in advocating for legislative changes that protect digital rights. Understanding the future trajectory of the cypherpunk movement in the face of growing digital threats and societal challenges is critical for both technologists and policymakers. Conclusion. The cypherpunk movement stands at the intersection of technology, politics, and individual rights, making it a rich subject for analysis. By examining the evolution of privacy through cryptography, the implications of state surveillance, the role of decentralization in economic systems, and future challenges concerning privacy and security, one can gain deeper insights into the ongoing relevance of cypherpunk ideals in today's digital society. 1. The Pentagon Papers, 1971. A significant historical case concerning government secrecy and the public's right to know. The Pentagon Papers were a classified Department of Defense study that revealed the United States' political and military involvement in Vietnam from 1945 to 1967. When Daniel Ellsberg leaked these documents to the New York Times and other newspapers, it prompted a major legal battle over the right of the press to publish classified information. This case underscored the tension between national security and freedom of the press, paralleling the cypherpunk movement's advocacy for transparency and privacy in the face of governmental surveillance. 2. The Clipper chip controversy, 1993 to 1996. The Clipper chip was a government initiative aimed at establishing a secure communications standard while allowing federal law enforcement access to encrypted communications through a key escrow system. The proposal met fierce opposition from cypherpunks and civil libertarians who argued that it represented a significant threat to personal privacy and freedom. The backlash highlighted the broader debate over encryption, privacy rights, and government surveillance, reflecting the cypherpunk ethos that privacy should be defended against governmental overreach. 3. The Silk Road and the rise of anonymous marketplaces, 2011 to 2013. the Silk Road was an online black market that operated on the dark web, primarily facilitating the sale of illegal drugs. Its use of Bitcoin and other encryption technologies embodied cypherpunk principles of decentralization, anonymity, and privacy. The federal investigation and eventual shutdown of the Silk Road raised critical discussions about the use of technology for both lawful and unlawful activities, raising issues about digital privacy, the limits of government intervention, and the ethical implications of anonymity in online transactions, resonating with the cypherpunk movement's advocacy for privacy in the digital age. Future outlook for the cypherpunk movement. As we look ahead to the future of the cypherpunk movement, several key trends and predictions emerge that could shape its trajectory over the coming years. Building on its historical foundation of advocating for privacy and cryptographic technologies, the movement is likely to respond to ongoing challenges and innovations in the digital landscape. 1. Increased demand for privacy solutions. With the rise of digital surveillance, data breaches, and growing concerns over personal privacy, the demand for privacy-enhancing technologies (PETs) will continue to surge. As governments and corporations increasingly monitor online activities, citizens will seek out tools that protect their personal information, leading to a proliferation of privacy-focused applications and services. The cypherpunk ethos will drive innovation in areas such as decentralized finance. Diffie, the ongoing evolution of cryptocurrencies and blockchain technologies, will empower users with private peer-to-peer financial solutions, reducing reliance on traditional banking systems. Secure communication platforms, encrypted messaging apps, and secure email services will gain popularity as people prioritize private communications over conventional channels. 2. Legislative pushback and regulation. As privacy technologies become more mainstream, we can expect a mixed response from governments. While some jurisdictions may embrace privacy and encryption as a means of protecting citizens, others may seek to impose stricter regulations. The cypherpunk community will likely engage in legal battles and advocacy efforts to resist government overreach and protect the right to privacy. Encryption bans and backdoors. Governments may push for legislation requiring tech companies to implement backdoors in encryption, arguing that it is necessary for national security. The cypherpunk movement will resist these efforts, emphasizing the dangers they pose to individual freedoms. Global privacy standards. There will be increased efforts to establish international standards for data protection and privacy rights, with cypherpunks advocating for strong encryption as a fundamental human right. 3. Advancements in cryptographic technologies. The field of cryptography will continue to evolve, with significant advancements likely in quantum-resistant algorithms and more sophisticated privacy-preserving technologies. These developments will be critical in maintaining the security and reliability of cryptographic systems in the face of emerging threats. Zero-knowledge proofs. This technology will gain traction, allowing for verifiable transactions without revealing sensitive data, thereby enhancing privacy in various applications including finance and identity verification. Homomorphic encryption. As this technology matures, it will enable data processing without compromising privacy, fostering new opportunities for secure cloud computing and data sharing. 4. Integration of AI and privacy technologies. Artificial intelligence (AI) and machine learning will increasingly intersect with privacy-enhancing technologies. This integration will enable more robust solutions for managing personal data while preserving users' anonymity. Privacy-aware AI. As AI systems become more prevalent, the cypherpunk movement will advocate for privacy-preserving AI models that do not compromise individual data, ensuring ethical use and reducing bias. Decentralized AI platforms. The rise of decentralized AI applications will empower users to retain control over their data while benefiting from AI advancements aligning with cypherpunk principles of autonomy and privacy. 5. Cultural shift towards privacy awareness. Cultural attitudes toward privacy will continue to evolve, with a growing awareness of its importance in the digital age. The cypherpunk movement will play a crucial role in shaping this discourse. Educational initiatives. The movement will promote educational programs to raise awareness about digital privacy encryption and the implications of surveillance, empowering individuals to take control of their online presence. Collaborations with social movements. The cypherpunk ideals will resonate with broader social movements advocating for civil liberties, human rights, and digital sovereignty, fostering collaborative efforts to push for systemic change. 6. Resistance against authoritarianism. As authoritarian regimes leverage technology for surveillance and control, the cypherpunk community will likely intensify its resistance. This includes support for whistleblowers. The movement will continue to advocate for the protection of whistleblowers and activists who expose government abuses, emphasizing the need for secure channels to report wrongdoing. Decentralized networks for activism. The development of decentralized platforms for organizing and communication will support activists in oppressive regimes, ensuring their safety while amplifying their voices. Conclusion. The future of the cypherpunk movement holds significant promise as it adapts to the evolving digital landscape. With a steadfast commitment to privacy, freedom, and decentralization, the movement will continue to inspire innovations that protect individual rights and challenge oppressive systems. As technology advances and societal awareness grows, cypherpunks will remain at the forefront of the fight for a more secure and private digital world.